Hey, what's going on, guys? Tony here from For the Core. Today's video is about what to ask your military recruiter. All right, this video is not specific to the Marine Corps, but rather these 20 questions can be asked to any branch of the military's recruiters, guys. It doesn't matter if you're going into the Army, Air Force, Navy, Coast Guard, Marine Corps. All these questions are pretty generic and can be asked across the board. You know, when I started this channel, the whole goal was to create a resource that I wish I had when I joined the Marine Corps in 2010. All right, so I do my best to try and answer basic questions for you guys and gals and just share my experiences and my opinions. When I was deciding to make this video, it was important for me to get the biggest list of questions that I could, because I know how important it is walking into that recruiting office, and I know how nerve-wracking it can be. You've got a lot on your mind, you're excited, you're nervous, you're anxious, you're freaking out, and you can go into the office and talk to that recruiter prepared with a good chunk of questions that you can ask them. The better off you're gonna be, guys. You're gonna get your questions answered. You're gonna show that recruiter that you came prepared, that you've done your research. You've got a list of 20 questions to ask them, all right, that I'm gonna provide for you today. One of my best friends from the Marine Corps, he decided to stay in. He did a lat move to EOD. He's a staff sergeant right now, currently on recruiting duty in Pennsylvania. And I shot him a text message yesterday. I was like, hey bro, if you had a son or a daughter that was looking to join the military, what are 20 questions that you would want them to ask their military recruiter? And he shot me a text message back with a whole list of questions, guys, and I'm here to provide those for you today. So I encourage you to watch this video till the end, take notes, and be prepared for when you walk into that recruiting office, guys, all right? Because I'm telling you, it's nerve-wracking, you're gonna be excited, and you're gonna forget things. So if you have that list written out, the better off you're gonna be. All right, before I dive into it, I would just like to say I thank you guys for watching. If you haven't checked out my other videos, give them a watch, give them a like, and this video, if you like it or find it helpful in any way, guys, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that little notification bell, guys, because I put a new video out every Wednesday, and you don't want to miss it. All right, so this video is going to be for those of you guys and gals who are looking to join the military in 2020, and you're looking for a list of questions to ask your military recruiter. I'm not going to dive into the specifics of each individual question, but rather just list them off from 1 to 20. And I encourage you guys to write them down, take some notes, just be prepared, guys. You're making a big decision of joining the military. Most likely you're signing a 4-year contract, and you want to be as prepared as you can when you walk into that recruiting office so that you don't get stuck in a job that you don't like or stuck doing something that you didn't want to do and end up hating the military. Question number 1, contract lengths. You need to ask your recruiter, how long is my contract that I'm going to be serving? Is it 4 years? Is it 5 years? Is it 6 years? What's it look like afterwards? Am I going to be doing inactive reserves for 4 years? All right, me specifically, I signed a 4-year active, 4-year inactive. So I joined the Marine Corps in 2010, January. I got out January of 2014 off active duty, and I was in the inactive reserves until 2018. Question number 2, what is available job-wise for when I'm able to go to boot camp? You know, boot camp, you get a scheduled date when you're going to ship out. You know, not every job's going to be available during that time, so you need to find out what jobs are going to be available in that window that you're going to ship out in. Number 3, how does pay work? When are you going to get paid? You know, you want to ask your recruiter that because that's important. You want to know when you're going to get your paychecks. Number 4, how does the blended retirement work? When I was in the Marine Corps, they had the thrift savings plan. You know, you just invested a certain amount of money into it, and it was like a retirement account. All right, I know they've got something different nowadays, and I'm not going to touch a whole lot on that in this video. I'll save it for a later date, but ask them how the blended retirement works, because if you're looking to stay in for 20 years or 30 years, it's important to know how much you need to invest and how much you'll be able to retire with at the end of your military enlistment. Number 5, when can I start using tuition assistance? Does it work for trade schools? You know, ask about the COOL program or apprenticeships. You know, you want to know how the tuition assistance works in the military, guys, because you do get to use tuition assistance. You get free schooling while you're in, and I encourage you all to take advantage of that while you're in the military. Question number 6, how will you prepare me for boot camp? You know, how will your recruiter prepare you guys? Are you going to be doing weekly PT, daily PT? You know, all these different things. Is he going to teach you basic Marine Corps knowledge? You want to make sure your recruiter is going to be with you every step of the way and really set you up for success so you don't go to boot camp not knowing what the hell you're doing and out of shape. Question number 7, what is boot camp like? You want to ask him this question because shipping off to boot camp, basic training, it's nerve-wracking, guys. You don't know what to expect, and any little bit of information you can get about it will help you out in the long run. Question number 8, what does all my training look like, right? Ask your recruiter, I'm going to basic, What's after that? What am I going to be doing at MOS school, MCT, combat training? Question number 9, how do promotions work in the jobs that are available to me? You want to know this because when you get into the military, you want to know how fast you can promote and what the promotion speed looks like when you're in the military, guys. Question number 10, ask them how much vacation do you get and when do you get it, right? You want to know how much vacation you're going to have so you can kind of plan ahead and how you're going to be able to use it. You want to know if you're going to be able to use it at your leisure or at your command's discretion. So figure out your vacation, guys, because you're going to want to take vacation to go back and see your family eventually. Question number 11, what is day-to-day life like in the military? All right, if you're in the Marine Corps, you want to know, what am I going to be doing on day-to-day activity, or the Air Force or Navy? It doesn't matter what branch you're in, you want to know what you're going to be doing on a regular basis. What is it like? Is it like a job? Am I going to be training all the time? Like, what am I going to be doing day to day? Question number 12, this is a little specific to the Marine Corps, but it still applies to all other branches. With the Marine Corps downsizing, how will my job or career field be affected? It's a serious question you want to ask, guys, because the Marine Corps is downsizing and they're cutting certain jobs, certain MOSs out of the Marine Corps. You want to know how that's going to affect you before you ship off to boot camp with one of those MOS codes. Number 13, where am I going to be stationed? Where can I be stationed? You want to know that because you could be getting stationed in Kentucky 4 years and hate life. Know what duty stations you can be stationed at. The Marine Corps is a pretty small branch. We only have a few big duty stations, and when I joined, it was either East Coast, West Coast, or overseas. If you're going East Coast, most likely you're going to Lejeune in North Carolina. If you're going West Coast, most likely you're going to Camp Pendleton, California. And if you're going overseas, most likely you're going to Okinawa, Japan. All right? Marine Corps small, keep it simple, stupid. Question number 14, what types of deployments are there and can you be deployed? You want to know that because if you're joining the military, you should be open to deploying, but you want to ask them these questions because, in the military, deployments are pretty plentiful. Whether you're going on a ship somewhere or you're getting stationed overseas for a little bit of time doing some training, there's a lot of deployment opportunities. You want to know what those opportunities are. Question number 15, again, this is a little specific to the Marine Corps, but why do Marines all have to attend combat training? A lot of people have asked me, if my son or daughter joins the Marine Corps, are they going to see combat? Short answer is no. Sure, all Marines are trained as a basically trained rifleman, and we all do go through combat training, but that doesn't mean we're all going to see combat. I met grunts who deployed multiple times, never saw combat. So it's all situational, depends on the job you choose. Certain jobs have a higher potential to see combat than others, but we're kind of going into peacetime, so the chances of seeing any combat are pretty slim. Question number 16, what is the best job for me if I'm trying to go to trade school after I get out, or deploy, or go to college while I'm in? Fill in the blank. If you're going infantry, you're going to be doing a lot of training in the field. You're probably not going to have a lot of time to do school using the tuition assistance while you're in the military, guys. Other MOSs, that are similar to like an electrician, you'll get the opportunity to get a lot of different certificates, certifications, things like that. That'll set you up for success when you get out of the military. Question number 17, how will my specific branch benefit me when I decide to get out? If you're joining the Marine Corps, you want to know, how is the Marine Corps going to benefit me when I become a civilian, right? Are jobs going to look at me and be like, yeah, we want to hire this guy because he was in the military? Most likely, yes, they are. You have a lot of skills and traits that you're going to acquire in the military. They know you're going to be on time. They know you're not going to be a little shitbag. And companies look at that and they appreciate veterans. Question number 18. This is for those of you guys and gals who have a family. If you're married or if you have kids, you want to ask your recruiter, if I have a family, when are they going to be able to come out and live with me? When can they move out to my duty station? You want to know this because you're going to be doing a lot of training after basic training, and you want to know when they're able to move out and finally be with you again. Question number 19, what happens if it's not for me? This is a real question that people ask themselves all the time. I ask myself, and I got nervous. It's one of the things that kind of scared me to join. I was nervous to join because I thought deep down, what happens if it's not for me? What happens if I fail? What happens if I can't do it? Start doubting yourself. You want to know, is there a way out? So ask your recruiter these things. Doesn't matter if you're joining whatever branch, fill in the blank, but you want to know, what happens if I can't do it, if it's not for me? Question number 20. Why should I join X branch over all other branches? Why should you join the Marine Corps over the Army or the Navy or the Air Force, right? Your recruiter's probably going to be biased, obviously, because they're specific to whatever branch they're recruiting for. So, of course, they want you to recruit into their branch because it's going to be the best in their eyes. But you want to ask them these questions. You want to hear it from their mouth. Why did they join the military? Why did they choose that specific branch? What has it done for them, right? Flip the script on your recruiter, guys. If you come in there with these 20 questions, they're going to know you mean business. You're not messing around. You did your research. You came in prepared because your future is important to you, right? They're going to respect that. and they'll probably be more willing to share their story and share their experience and be more real and honest with you. So again, these were the 20 questions you should ask your military recruiter. I really hope that you guys took these notes. If you didn't, rewind back to the beginning, watch this video over. Dedicate the time to really studying, guys. Learn this stuff. Learn the basics. Learn the things that you should be asking your recruiters. Learn everything about the military and the specific branch you're looking to join so that you're more prepared when you do decide to join. It's a big commitment, big opportunity, and it's a great experience, guys. I loved every bit of my time in the Marine Corps, and I wouldn't trade it for a thing. And I wanted to create this channel again because I wanted to create a resource that I wish I had when I joined in 2010. So if you've got comments, questions, or concerns, drop them down below. I will respond to them. I really appreciate the overwhelming response that I've gotten from the short period of time that I started this channel, and I can't thank you guys enough. I love the small community that we've formed together. We've already gone over 800 subscribers, which just blows my mind because it's less than 2 months since I started. But I'm excited to see where this goes, and I'm excited to help more of you guys. So again, if you like this video, do me a huge favor, just smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. It does help me tremendously, and it allows me to get in front of more of you guys and gals looking to join the military. All right, so this is Tony from For the Corps. Semper Fi.